Boys, so this is the quick update on gold sell positions taken on Wednesday. What was the reason behind that? So as we know, on 4-hour time frame, price has been bearish, and this was the last upside leg. इसके अंदर this is our extreme zone, or we can call it extreme demand. Price tapped here. After that, we know, I shared this chart earlier as well, this 1 hour fair value gap was keeping price down. After mitigating this extreme demand of that leg, price broke that, and this was intermediate demand area. If I show this to you, so why I marked this one particularly and not this or anything else, because this zone was the reason to break this high. ये कोई न्यूज़ का इफेक्ट था. इसके बाद मार्केट वॉज जस्ट कंसोलिडेटिंग एंड दिस वॉज द लास्ट पुल बैक बिफोर इट एक्चुअली ब्रोक दैट हाई. सो दिस वॉज ऑफ माई रेलेवेंस. एंड इसके बाद है ये वाला जोन जो अभी तक मिटिगेट नहीं हुआ है. इट्स अबाउट टू हैपन टुडे माइट बी. ठीक है, तो प्राइस स्लाइटली टैप्ड इट, मेड सम यूज ऑफ इट, गेव अस अ रिएक्शन. ओके, the reason behind the sell is, first, it's all selling pressure. Second, what did I see to sell it during the CPI? First thing, after this H1 FVG, we had this main push. This was the main push of this structure, which is keeping this down. After a main push of any leg, either bearish or bullish, what we expect is a complex pullback, which will probably create some sell side liquidity under that, like this, and then we can expect it to create another low from there, right? सब में ये होता है. If we talk about bullish also, there is always a main push. After that, we expect a complex pullback which might create some liquidity and then a push higher. Same thing happened here. We had a main push, then we had this complex pullback which created all this trendline liquidity. The retail traders might be buying here, might be buying on this touch to go higher, break all these highs here. But what happened? Price goes higher with the news, just pushes enough to take this high, and I was expecting at least market इस जो ये जो सप्लाई है मेन लेग का, इसको तो मिटिगेट करेगा, बट नहीं किया. इसलिए मेरी एंट्री बहुत मिडिल में बनी थी फिर. ठीक है, तो जस्ट मार्केट ने ये लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब करी एंड इट वाज जस्ट मेल्टिंग डाउन अगेन. व्हाट हैपेंड हियर? So if we read the structure of 1 minute for throughout the day, when market I think started pushing higher in Asian session. Yeah, this blue one is the Asian session. So we had a push higher. Market was showing some early signs of buying, right? So that's why I posted a short video as well on the WhatsApp group that market is just creating some liquidity again to push higher. So this was just a early buy, and this was the last manipulation zone which market should come into. And what I consider manipulation zone, whenever market consolidates, manipulates, come back, consolidates, and then gave a move. Consolidation, manipulation to take out the sellers, stop losses, then moving higher. So that's why it perfectly came down here during the London, as said in the chat. Then we had a push during the London. This was the Frankfurt. Price came into the London, pushed higher with the London session, and you see all the buys during here is just buys. Market is just taking these liquidities, sell side liquidities, to move higher. building up liquidity, moving higher. Now, jumping onto the New York session, what happened just before that? Look at this price action, slow corrective going down. I knew we'll probably get a run of this liquidity first. Second, we have these two highs, relative equal highs, which might get mitigate taken out, and this supply zone overall. So this was my plan कि like with CPI we'll see a push higher to take this liquidity and mitigate this supply. But what happened? Price got exhausted here. Price goes up, instantly comes down. I somewhere knew it is risky, but it is worth taking a chance because CPI कभी भी ऐसे जाके ऐसे आके वापस ऐसे नहीं जाता. वो NFP कर सकती है बट CPI नहीं. CPI विल इंस्टेंटली गिव दैट मूव टू यू. जो भी उसका होगा इनिशियल पुश वो ऐसे नहीं देगी. So that was the reason. And when market came back here in this fair value gap, तो मैंने जस्ट उसको माइंड में रख के यहाँ पे एक सेल ट्रेड प्लान करी थी ऑन द टॉप ऑफ दिस. एंड यहाँ पे मेरे स्टॉप लॉस मैंने इनिशियली मार्क किया था. द टारगेट्स ऑफ कोर्स लोज एंड थोड़ा ड्रॉ डाउन था यहाँ पे, बट ठीक है. प्राइस वॉज स्लोइंग डाउन एंड अगेन क्रिएटिंग सम लिक्विडिटी है. So it was evident price is going to fall again and I should hold, and price did fall and continued going down. And what made me hold it for longer, because इस पुश के बाद मार्केट रिवर्स भी कर सकती थी, राइट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मार्केट ने इफ़िशिएंटली जो स्ट्रक्चर बनाया था ड्यूरिंग द लंदन, ये वाला इसको पूरे को ब्रेक किया था. अगर मार्केट सिर्फ हाफ वे ब्रेक करके थोड़ा पुल बैक देता ना, दैट वुड हैव बीन शोन मी दैट मार्केट ने ये जो मूव दिया है ना, ये बहुत लो इम्पैक्ट है इसके अंदर, एंड मार्केट कैन गो हायर टू कलेक्ट मोर लिक्विडिटी दैन कम लोअर, राइट. बट इसने क्या किया, पूरे को ही ब्रेक कर दिया स्ट्रक्चर को. देन अ स्मॉल पुल बैक इनटू हेयर FVG, एंड लास्ट जो यहाँ पे स्मॉल पुल बैक था, इफ आई जूम इन, ये जो लास्ट पॉज था मार्केट के अंदर अराउंड देयर ओनली, एंड देन अगेन अ पुश डाउन. एंड ठीक है, तब से इट्स होल्डिंग एंड आई एम स्टिल एक्सपेक्टिंग लोअर टारगेट्स. लाइक ये मंथली पे जो FVG थी ये तो हो ही गई. दिस वन इज डन. नाउ ये जो फेयर वैल्यू गैप है, आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग दिस, और इसकी जो प्राइस है दैट इज 2546.64 एंड 2531. एंड 2530 इज इम्पॉर्टेंट बिकॉज दिस वॉज, इफ़ यू रिमेंबर, ये भी कोई CPI न्यूज़ या फिर रेट कट था मेरे हिसाब से. जो फर्स्ट 50 बेसिस पॉइंट हुआ था, इफ़ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, आई डोंट रिमेंबर. तो दिस वाज द ह्यूज कंसोलिडेशन हियर ऑफ 5 to 10 days, 12 days before we actually break out from here and started this whole bullish journey. This was the biggest pause here. So retest of that area is important for me before we see any pullback or reversal, because we'll see how price will react in this area. If it after coming here, if we see any correction here, bigger degree correction, then of course I'll prefer selling again. But if not, if it shows me any structure or internal structure taking sell side liquidity and trying to push higher again and again on lower time frames, then I'll be considering buys only. So we'll see how will it happen, but that's all for this one. Have a good one.